offend against you, how you should proceed. He gave the word. He said, at the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established. Praise God. So if Jesus himself is making a claim, he operates by the same word that he gave to us. So that the claim that Jesus is making, he is going to bring witnesses to verify or to testify that what Jesus, has said is correct. And we are those witnesses. This is why it's important. He's not calling angels. He's calling men and women, me and you, to witness and testify that what Jesus, has said, what Jesus, has claimed is correct. Praise God. So it brought me to ask, well, what is it that Jesus is claiming? What is the thing that would require testimony? Praise God. And we can find it in the book, praise God, in St. John chapter 2. St. John chapter 2, verses 13. We see why Jesus was requiring witnesses. In St. John 2, verse 13, it says, and actually, we'll skip over some of the word, and we'll go right to verse 18. He was in the temple, and he found people who were in that temple selling and buying, and he planted a whip, and he drove those people out. And then in verse 18, the Jews asked him a question. Then answered the Jews and said unto him, what sign showest thou unto us, seeing that thou doest these things? Jesus answered and said unto them, destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up. Then said the Jews, 46 years was this temple in building, and wilt thou rear it up in 3 days? But he spake of the temple of his body. So the claim that Jesus was making was that he would suffer himself to be killed, and in 3 days he would rise again. Praise God. And that claim did not sit well with many people who heard him. And then he went on in St. Matthew chapter 20. And I'm building to something. In St. Matthew chapter 20, he again makes a claim and makes it very clear. Praise God. St. Matthew chapter 20. And he says, reading from verse 18, behold, we go up to Jerusalem, and the Son of Man shall be betrayed unto the chief priests and unto the scribes, and they shall condemn him to death, and shall deliver him to the Gentiles to mock, and to scourge, and to crucify him, and the 3rd day he shall rise again. Praise God. Praise God. So the matter at hand was a claim that Jesus was making, that he would let men take him, scourge him, mock him, spit upon him, beat him, crucify him, bury him, and in 3 days he would rise again. Praise God. The Jews believed that he was a fraud. And they said unto Pilate after they had killed him, we want you to secure the tomb where he's buried, lest his disciples come and steal the body away and go out and claim that he's risen. So there was a whole body of people, not sinners and unsaved people, but there was a body of religious people who themselves believed that he would not rise from the dead. Yes. Now I'm coming to what is our part. Nobody is contending or contesting that Jesus Christ lived. Even the unsaved and the heathen and the atheists will agree that there was a man named Jesus of Nazareth who lived and walked among us. That's not being contended. And nobody is contending that he wasn't betrayed into the hands